Want some cute and easy ideas to paint on flower pots? I started by washing the clay pots, especially since they had been used before. After washing, they look dry pretty quickly and they don't feel wet, but they feel cold, which I assume means they're not fully dry yet. So I let them dry till they weren't as cold to the touch anymore. I primed the first one with white gesso twice to make the paint glide better and also cover up the color more easily. I'm priming it a bit on the inside as well, so I can paint all the visible parts of the flower pot. I have the gesso linked below if you're interested. I also have a video comparing painting on primed and unprimed clay pots and seeing how the paint wears over time in outdoor use. I'm using acrylic paints here, a darker pink for the color and a lighter pink for the rest, and a few different shades of blue over them. And apparently you don't want to paint on clay pots with oils. I'm not sure if it's just because of the long drying time, and it almost makes me curious. Should I try it just to see what it looks like? I've tried painting with oils on unprimed versus primed cardboard, and it definitely gave a different kind of effect. So maybe it's worth seeing what happens on a clay pot. So this is an easy idea, fun to paint, but it still looks pleasing. I'm painting some rounded shapes with a light blue over the pink background. A lemon, a circle, and then adding a simple leaf shape with a mid-tone blue. And finally, leaf silhouettes with dark blue. A monstera leaf, leaf veins inside the other leaf shape, pinnate leaves. I'm starting to warm up the clay as a painting surface, probably because it's such a smooth surface, especially after priming. The round shape does make it hard, but if you paint something that's simple enough and you're not trying too hard to make something very detailed, it's really enjoyable and you don't want to stop painting. This feels almost meditative, and it's not a bad gift idea either if you were to paint a flower pot and plant something in it. It doesn't have to look perfect, just choose a color scheme and stick to it and it will look cute. Doing some blue dots around the whole thing, maybe to represent seeds. I'm painting a gold lining to tie this together with a paint bucket flower pot I painted previously. I want to try something different for the second one, so I'm priming it with clear gesso. 2 coats again, and it looks white out of the bottle, but it dries transparent. I wanted to try the same masking technique on the clay pot that I've tried on other materials before. I'm drawing a circle on contact paper, cutting it out and adhering it on the clay pot and sealing it with matte medium, just to see if it works. This contact paper doesn't really want to attach to the clay, so we'll see what happens. After it's dry, I'm painting over it. I'm painting the background pink again, painting over the edges of the contact paper, and this definitely needs 2 layers for better coverage. And then some light blue half circles and other rounded shapes, and after it's dry, we can see whether I get clear edges with the contact paper or not. Okay, well, kind of, but not really. It seems the matte medium didn't perfectly seal the contact paper and some paint bled under it. So we'll have to fix it somehow. And you could get the same effect of the terracotta showing through by just leaving the background mostly unpainted and painting a few random blobs of paint on it and then adding the leaves. Adding some cold paint for the color of the flower pot. And this time I'm painting on different kinds of seed pods and seeds or dead plants with seeds. There's a poppy, a columbine. I used the masked area for a seed pod with spikes or hair, and I'm adding the dots from the first pod and some gold details and seeds inside the seed pods, dark blue on the rim. The cool-toned paint colors don't really go with the warm terracotta, so this might work better with a different color scheme. I think the first one looks nicer without the terracotta peeking through and because of the proportions, the bigger leaves with less detail. But should you seal the flower pots after painting? Watch this video next. See you there!